Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Shadid. I'm coming to you with this message. I usually don't like, Muslim confrontation. Unfortunately, this one can't be avoided. There's this woman. I want you to take a look at her right here. Yeah, you see this woman? Although you may not recognize it, but she's supposed to be Muslim. Her name is Shelia Musaji. She is the founder of a blog known as the American Muslim. And she has this article that she wrote entitled something to the sort of the American Muslim Community's Useful Idiots. Those are her words. She used the words useful idiot. So that explains why we are putting the title in referring to her as the actual and true useful idiot, because that's the words that she used in reference to her own Muslim brothers. And she updates this article every so often. I guess like whenever somebody debates or comes across some issue with Robert Spencer, she updates it and adds that person to the list. So those of you who know me, you know I recently had my debate in August with Robert Spencer. And so she got wind of it and she updated her website and added me to the list of so-called useful idiot. Again, she's supposed to be Muslim now. I'm supposed to be her Muslim brother, and everybody on the list that she added to the article is also supposed to be her Muslim brothers, but she's using the term useful idiots. Okay? So as I said, I don't like to get involved in that, but unfortunately, she started this and she put it public. You see, now if she would have, kept it personal and sent a private message, something like that, we could talk about it. But she went public with this. So as a Muslim, I have the right to respond publicly since she has publicly tried to slander her Muslim brother, right? So I entitled this that she is the real useful idiot. Why do I say that? Well, it seems that, first of all, with me, she's totally wrong because she put me on the list without even knowing me. Before the debate even took place, she already updated her article, add me talking about, I'm some useful idiot to people, to the enemies, to the attackers of Islam. Don't even know me. The debate hadn't even taken place yet, and she's already predicting that we're going to lose, that we're in over our head. Spencer, it's basically what I get from her. As Spencer himself pointed out, which I unfortunately I hate to give him that credit, but he pointed out that, because he also was familiar with her article, that it seems like she's scared of him. And I agree. It seems like she's scared of him. Right? Everybody who debates him or who has some type of engagement with him, she's telling people stay away from him. Like he's some strong debater. Please. That debate I had with him was easy. Okay? Easy. All right, nothing to fear from him at all. As you saw it, if you get a chance to see the debate, the portions that I put up, and when the full debate comes out, you'll see that I was catching him out there on everything. I had a refutation for just about everything he said. Pointed out when he was not telling the truth about or not telling the context of verses, when he was leaving off things, not telling the audience. I had a response and refutation for just about everything that he brought up. But she already, again, before the debate, she's already predicting a loss. And I'm like, wow, you're supposed to be our Muslim, you're supposed to be our Muslim sister. The other thing about it is that I don't like the fact that she slandered me, and doesn't even know me. You see, she's slandering not only me, but she's slandering my organization that I'm with, the MDI, and over stupid reasons. Oh, she went to the website of the MDI and it looks like there's only 10 people writing articles. Okay, so what if there is only 10 people? How does that discredit the organization? She credited the place where I studied from, where I took courses at the American Open University. Oh, it looks like a shady institution. Based on what, Sheila? Shady based on what? How is it a shady organization? What? Based on what evidence? You know what I'm saying? She's discounting everything. You know what I mean? Then I told her after the debate, I sent her, some comments telling her, look, hey, the guy Robert Thompson, what's the guy? I forgot his name. Something Thompson. From the Thomas More, I think it's Thomas More Law Center, right? He's a well-known anti-Islamist. He was at the event, and I heard him speak before my debate. And yeah, he's very clearly anti-Islamist, right? But the surprising thing was that after my debate with Spencer, he comes up to me and he says, "Good job." He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to come to me and say anything. He could have said, "Hey, you know, you terrible," or just kept it quiet. He actually came up to me and said, "Good job." To me, that shows that, hey, I must have gained his respect. Because he actually said good job, because during the debate, I addressed some of the things that he said in his presentation. Because he was talking about the taqiyya and the abrogation. So during my debate with Spencer, I brought that up in reference to him. So he came up after and he said, "Hey, good job." Now, he didn't have to say that. He's an anti-Islamist. He didn't have to give me any credit whatsoever. So I told her about that. She said, "Oh, that means nothing." How does that, you know, she said it means nothing. I said, "Hey, has any anti-Islamist ever told you, Sheila, that any of your articles were good? That you did a good job on your articles? Probably not, right?" So if an Islamophobe or a well-known anti-Islamist comes up and says, "Hey, good job," that means you must have did something to change their outlook on things. Even if it's slightly a bit, you gained their respect. Say, "Hey, you did a good job." You see? She said, "Oh, that's totally meaningless, totally useless." Really? Let me know the next time an anti-Islamist, or maybe Robert Spencer or somebody else who's anti-Islam tells you did a good job on one of your articles, then you tell me it means nothing. Okay? So, I mean, you know, I just wanted to address this fact. You know, I was following her on Twitter for a while, but when I saw how the type of person she is, I had to stop following her. You see, I had to stop following her. So, Sheila, you owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. You slandered your Muslim brother. You owe me an apology because you made comments about me without even knowing me, and before the debate even took place. You were already making comments about me, calling me a useful idiot, saying I'm gonna lose, saying I'm in over my head. You admitted you don't know who I am, you don't know my background, yet, I'm in over my head. So why? Why would I be in over my head? Why? Spencer, come on. Spencer, he's telling you misinformation about Islam. He's lying about Islam. And I pointed that out during my debate, but you act like this guy's he's a top scholar or something, and you know, so that was totally wrong. So you owe me an apology publicly, because you publicly said things about your Muslim brother without having knowledge of who I am, or my background, or my organization, or anything about me, and you slandered me, called me a useful idiot, said I'm in over my head, predicting a loss and all this other nonsense without any knowledge whatsoever. And that's wrong. You know that, you should know in Islam that that is wrong to do such thing, especially to your fellow Muslim brother. All right? So you owe me an apology. As I said, I no longer follow her on Twitter no more, and I'm pretty much upset with her for that. Okay? Totally wrong, totally out of line. And I hope many of you out there agree with me on this. Assalamu alaikum. So the award goes to Shelia Musaji for being the real useful idiot, because these anti-Islamists, they use your comments and your articles against other Muslims who engage with people like Spencer and others. They use your articles to show that you're scared of people like Spencer, and that you predict that people are going to lose, that other Muslims are going to lose, and you're making it look like Spencer is such the good debater that no Muslim can really handle him. So your comments and your article is what's really useful to these people. So you, Sheila, are the true useful idiot.